Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Happy Saturday. Saturday night. Which reminds me, hi, I should probably take my hair down because it's wet. And I don't want to go to bed cold. So, I just unplugged the dehumidifier. I just unplugged the wrong freaking one. Why do I have too many? That's the fan. That's the lamp. There's the dehumidifier. I don't even want to go to the table. I just kind of want I just kind of want a distraction. So I'm sure you guys don't mind. But I do feel like my cards are over there. I do feel like I'm gonna do that for a minute. I do feel Spirit's got a whole lot to say. Because I typically, sorry, Max. Max was like, what are you doing? I typically don't really kind of bounce on or, well, I read all the time, guys, but like, meaning I don't typically like, hey, why'd somebody go M.I.A., you know? Okay. The lighting's awful. You just got a telepathic message from Math. He says he knows when you hide the cat. He hasn't had catnip in a while. It's like there's so many different messages. I feel almost like it's like downloads going through. So I don't know if it's just like, all right, you guys are now ready to like hear certain stuff. So let me figure out how I want to do this. So if I do, let's say in this pile we do Y. All right, I'm going to do it this way. I feel like someone's writing a letter or text. Okay. Ooh, would I just hit something? Okay. Why they went M.I.A., and then we'll do let's do their blockage or karma, right? And then we'll just kind of see where you're at. And I typically, when someone goes MIA, there's always a reason, right? But like, yeah, lots of stuff coming out to the public. Yeah. I don't know why per se, but does anybody know how to block contacts on an Apple computer? Like I have a contact, and I've had this conversation with you guys before. I've had a contact blocked on my phone for a little while now, and it still comes through on my computer. And I've looked and looked. Phone on the computer, I don't. They shouldn't even fucking be linked. I always shut it off, and they always link. Drives me bananas. I'll have to look again. But I want to get into this reading, but any of you guys know, have you done this before? All right, let's just do this. All right. So I'm going to do why they went MIA, their blockage, or their karma, and kind of like where you're at. So I guess you guys are ready to like hear some of these messages. I feel like even if it's like a recent MIA, like, or let's do it this way. The person you're thinking about, not who's thinking about you, because I mean, that could be a trillion different people, right? I'm just listening. My dad just went to the store. I went upstairs to check on my mother, but she was sleeping. But I thought I just heard something. I'm definitely like in a blah mood. Like blah, like blah. The shopping fucking wore me out. I'm telling you, I don't like being in crowds like that. With like shopping vibes. Different kind of crowds. Yeah, you know me. Like I love concerts, that type of stuff. But like this type of vibe was like fucking wears me out. And then I'm like, oh my God, it's only 5 o'clock. All right. Why they went MIA. Okay. This is the person you are thinking about. You. Why they went MIA. Let's do their blockages or karma. And I'm just going to do you. Not like it has nothing to do like how you feel, or it's just kind of like where you're at. Okay. So when it comes to why somebody went MIA, There's definitely probably ego. They're probably definitely manifesting somewhere else, something else, somewhere else. This energy could just be greedy, all about themselves. Because just because they went MIA does not always mean it's a bad thing, a bad person. But four pence can be greed. Six of wands is definitely like kind of like ego. And then you got the magician here, and I'm not really sure where we're going with the magician. So it's kind of selfish energy. So they're probably only concerned with themselves. And you got the Eight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Eight of Pence. So somebody was probably really fixated on work because this energy walked away from the Queen of Wands or you to kind of or just work. Can it be passion, creative? No, to me they walked away probably because of work or something they were working on. Six of Wands, Two of Cups, the Chariot, the High Priestess. They could have had a secret, not they could have had a secret, but they could have had a relationship you didn't know about or a connection with somebody else, or they let their ego get in the way of moving things forward. You could just be dealing with somebody who's really secretive, or they're actually I think they were maybe with somebody else. Let's put this in a time frame because the world's at the bottom of the deck. Because I don't look when I do it this way. So within the last year, within the last 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, 3 months to a couple days ago, because it's cycles, and I always look at it in a 3 month cycle, like seasons. So four, 4 month. Well, you know where I'm going with that in between. It looks like they were probably dating or somebody else was in the picture. Maybe you just didn't know about it. Tell me about the magician. The moon, Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords. The moon is definitely like a 6 month cycle. So it was definitely whatever this is stressful, but I feel like whatever possibly went down has kept them feeling stuck, possibly thinking about you. When it comes to their blockage or karma, n- they could be sneaky, but it's like telling lies, not speaking the truth. Four wands here, you could just I wouldn't even say like a commitment phobe. Max, I can't right now with you. Okay? No, no, don't make me do the blanket thing again. Come on, go do something. Come on, come on. Nope, don't play. Don't play with your mother. Scoot, scoot. Thank you. Love you. Because the four of wands speaks of stability. It's like partnership, household, family. Four of wands. Five of pence, Five of cups, Two of pence. Juggling, people in and out, sorrows. Could have been something that went down with a living situation, but this is like the own blockage. Maybe they're afraid. They got two eights up here, two fives. They could be afraid of settling down. This is somebody that would, much rather juggle, plant their energy elsewhere. They could have had, again, blockage or karma. Oh, good, my dad's home. Blockage or karma with the Six of Pence. I don't think it's work. I think somebody just has trouble reciprocating. I don't know why. Maybe they purposely sabotage things. Knight of Cups, Six of Swords, Page of Swords. It's like they can play Prince Charming, and then it's kind of like then they just scoot on their way. What's the Seven of Swords? I think they might have been in another relationship. This is somebody who sabotages. Yeah, they lied about the past. This is somebody who definitely sabotages love, hides their feelings, lies about it. Possibly somebody who's in and out. They could just have the fear of something not being reciprocated, like a relationship not being reciprocated. Something went down in their past. There's still something kind of being kept from this reading too, with the moon being there. But it was almost like a secret relationship. There was something here. This is somebody who sabotaged love. It's just the way they're looking at something. See, this doesn't look horrible. I have to do another one. In regards to you, there could have been some drama. People telling them, "Oh, don't go in that direction. It's no good. It's not going to work out." Because this is you. So it could be honestly the way they're thinking about you. Seven of Pence, Queen of Swords, Nine of Pence. They kind of just it's very conflicted energy. But at the same time, this energy kind of takes care of themselves. This is like investing where you should be investing. Smart, intelligent, witty, Nine of Pence, confident. It's almost like somebody was telling them where to invest in regards to you. So multiple people knew about you. I don't know if that was like their friends. I don't know if their friends knew. Tell me about justice. Seven of Wands, Ace of Pence. You have like every ace out here. Only missing the Ace of Swords. Seven of Wands, Ace of Pence, Knight of Pence. This is somebody who definitely blocked an opportunity. Doesn't want to kind of get in tune with their feeling. Yeah, see, I'm not even picking up on you, and this is supposed to be you. You're like, so this is. I don't know if they just think like she's better, he or she's better off without me. This doesn't even feel like your energy. Unless this is you waiting. Well, definitely wouldn't be waiting, but that's an apology. You got the Lovers, Knight of Pence, Knight of Swords, sorry, Queen of Pence. I will tell you this. If there was somebody else involved, you didn't know about it. But I feel like this is like, I feel like it's past tense. I feel like it's like 6 months, around 6 months ago to a year ago. Has this person been in and out since then? Probably. This is past tense. You are dealing with somebody who is kind of greedy. They'd rather give their energy to work. There is an ego here. This is somebody that will give and take. No, see, this is ego. There had to have been something couldn't move forward. Like it's, I don't. They were keeping it from you, but I don't know why. Like this could just be a friend. This might not even be like a lover, guys. Like it's just they were keeping it from you, another person. So I don't know why it needed to be a secret. It doesn't feel like it feels like this energy, like it's almost like a soulmate energy where I mean, I don't even see like love like that or you guys being together. So I feel like it's kind of more of like a friendship here. I'll definitely pick up on another read because this feels more like this person could have told you that they were dating or they were with somebody, but they chose not to. They chose to keep it from you. But ever since that happened, so I don't know if like you guys had plans with, the Six of Pence being there. Sometimes that's dinner, hanging out, getting together, meeting up, especially Six of Pence, Knight of Cups, Six of Swords. So, and then all of a sudden, I don't know if maybe that got shut down. I don't even know if you got an explanation on why something got shut down, but ever since then, it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's haunting them, but it's bugging them. So kind of like ever since then, it's kind of been bugging them that like the lie. So it's almost like they can't get out of their own way. So they did lie about some type of connection because there's three women here. I don't see any men popping out here to be quite honest with you. This I mean, I see like a couple pages here, messengers. I don't see any kings. I don't see the emperor. I don't see anything like that. With the high priestess, two of wands, kind of like going in a different direction with the tower, 10 of cups, something, and then king of swords at the bottom of the deck. So there was definitely could have been just even like there's a family situation and something happened in regards to family, like something came out, something exposed, somebody relocated. There's travel here with the chariot and the two of wands. So family member could have traveled, left. They could have been traveling. This doesn't look like they had like a secret family across like in another country. It doesn't look like that. It is why they kept it from you. I don't know. You can tell this person hasn't really explained, but it's almost like having the opportunity to fix it and they didn't. So ever since then, it's definitely been kind of bugging them. You're definitely dealing with somebody who would kind of rather juggle than to be caught up in their feelings. But I'm not seeing anything. Somebody, but could somebody could have got somebody pregnant. So yeah, somebody. But I don't know if like you were even sleeping with them because I don't see you over here. So this read is throwing me off. So I don't even think you were sleeping with them unless you guys had intentions to kind of like hook up or you were sleeping with them. But it doesn't look like that. This is just kind of like somebody like it looks more like a friend or a family member. It's one of those type of things. But somebody definitely could have got somebody pregnant and lied about it. Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords. I mean, Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands, Six of Cups. I can place a child there. That's like a one night stand. It's almost heard insemination. So there was definitely something with the family going on, like a secret. Um, Somebody could have relocated. There was some type of shit show within the family. So maybe they just really didn't want to tell you. Maybe it was just personal. I mean, for some of you, it's a given. There was definitely somebody else. But I wonder if that somebody else was on your side. I mean, it could have been on both sides. So I don't know who this person is to you, because I feel like is if like this is you, it would have been on both sides. So like if you guys would have got together, like I don't know if would you have hooked up, and maybe you guys just didn't meet up because you knew you for a good chance you would have hooked up. So see, there's something so much more here, and maybe this one's not ready to be told yet. I don't know if it's part of that karma where they have to tell you. Because with the magician and the moon, there's just certain cards here. Like they didn't even tell you. They definitely kept it from you though, which is strange. I don't feel like this person needed to keep this from you. That's kind of like what I'm picking up here. Like they didn't need to keep this from you. They chose to keep this from you. Now, if this was recent, is somebody's ego definitely got in the way. They just whatever they were attempting to manifest did not happen. It's almost like this person's karma hasn't gone too great because it's like I can see the conflict, like knowing they need to kind of make amends, but not making amends. But there's still something from their past that they need to tell you, something that went down that they're not sharing. But I mean, that's a given. It really is. But it's going to vary for everybody on to what extent. They could think you're with somebody else, so there could be a trust issue here on their end. Let's do this. If this is recent, because you have past life here too. You had the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. So you have a past life connection. So, and then with the moon and a couple of the cards being there, makes it a little more difficult to read. And this person doesn't want to kind of show their face. So let's do if this was a recent, like a recent M.I.A. Now, because I'm like, so say if that one, the one I just did was in the last year, is definitely a family thing happening there. relocation. Somebody else relocated. There was a massive family blowout. Um, could there have been another person that somebody was dating, talking to, possibly sleeping with? That, yeah. Why they didn't tell you that, I don't know, because it feels like an opportunity where somebody had the opportunity to kind of like tell you, where it's like it wouldn't have been a big deal if they told you. Like, that's what I'm saying. But I think they thought it would have been a big deal. So I don't know. That message is very strange because I feel like they could have told you that there was somebody else. But here's the thing, if they chose not to, then that probably means at some point when they were with you, they were probably with her, and it could have been like, say this was like, I didn't see a commitment there. I saw more of a commitment phobe. So this could have been somebody you were dating off and on for years, friends with benefits off and on for years, or just friends. You didn't hook up all the time. Like, it was very, like, it was undefined, if that makes sense. It was never labeled. So to me, if somebody was to keep something from you in the last year and something fell through and you were supposed to get together, and then you didn't get together and you haven't talked since or something like that, because I feel like this energy could have told you. But if they're not telling you that, then that means at some point when they were with you before that, they were with that person too. So it's like they would have had to tell you the whole truth of a situation. And that person just didn't want to tell you the whole truth of a situation. That was a very fucking bizarre reading. Let's just put it that way. That was, there was past life there. So I got to be careful when I read that, because I don't want you to look at, oh my God, that just happened. And this, because I don't think you would really know what this is. It's one thing when we do readings and it kind of confirms things and it's not really triggering. This is like still something that's up in the air, as if it needs to come from their mouth, straight from their mouth to you. It's not something like the reader can get into. So I kind of have to get more specific on like dates, I guess. So let's just look on why the person you're thinking of went MIA. And I want to say in that scenario there's too many people. And it's probably on both sides. I wasn't even picking up on your energy. So if somebody went MIA on you in the last month, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, Five of Wands, the World, Nine of Cups, Magician. Someone could have been watching them. They knew they were being watched. They could be worried about betrayal. There's definitely conflict, jealousy, other people who are not minding their business, people who have something to say. There was still something karmic here that needed to be wrapped up on their end. I feel like they could have pushed away from, like, I don't know, that can be the dating scene too. But this energy's strong. It keeps looking at me, so I feel like it's like kind of linked to the last one. Knight of Swords. I mean, Knight of Page of Swords. Five of Cups, Six of Wands, King of Swords, Seven of Pence. You're dealing with somebody who is kind of detached, can be intimidating. You could have intimidated them. There was definitely something in the last month. They still have something karmic that needs to be wrapped up, handled. Could they have felt stabbed in the back? Could they have betrayed somebody else? You got Eight of Pence, the Star, the Three of Pence. No, so there's still a freaking karmic contract here, in a way. Definitely something at work and some type of contract. Something happened at work, some type of betrayal. Um, it's almost like they didn't want to talk about it, but I feel like there's another person here too, and it's not on the board. I have a funny feeling that you're probably going to be hearing from this person soon with some type of explanation because this is pretty clear, but it's not giving me clarity. So that might be your message right there that this person's going to. And I just heard confessions. Didn't that come in a couple weeks ago? I was saying confessions with Usher. So this person's probably going to come in. And yeah, see, Lovers, Knight of Swords, the Moon. Somebody had something to say. Yeah, see, the fucking moon is still here. Somebody had something to say about you. So it's like they kind of gave you the cold shoulder. I don't know why somebody would be talking about you, but somebody was talking about you. So that means this person that went MIA has been talking about you. And that means they talked about you with somebody, and now other people like talked about the connection. But it's with the moon still being here, I'm telling you, it's not meant to come out. This might be part of their karma to confront you. Wouldn't that be nice if somebody came and actually told you the truth and was genuine, whether you wanted to hear it or not? Like, wouldn't that be nice if somebody actually fucking owned their shit? Talk about fucking maturity, right? We haven't been seeing that type of maturity on the board, and that doesn't excuse anything here, especially if it was unjustified. But the fact that I think that this person is going to come and actually tell you, takes a lot of courage. So they do feel like they betrayed you. To me, I don't even think you know why, to be quite honest. And I can't quite pick it up in the reading, even though these cards are clear. So I think it's part of, honestly, I think it's part of this person's karma to kind of really come in and explain. I don't even think, I don't think you, I feel like this is, I feel like they betrayed you. I don't think this is a situation. Max wants to come really close. He doesn't typically do that. I don't think this is a situation where like they dodged you because they know they hurt you and betrayed you. I don't I don't think you know about this betrayal. I don't even think you have an inkling in regards to this betrayal. That's a problem. But it is, So to me, it's not like they're running from their feelings. I don't know if they were being watched, not like investigated, but somebody was watching them. There is a lot of ego here, though, like, and pride. So they were definitely invested in something behind your back. There could even be a government thing here with the pence with the King of Swords, Knight of Swords, something with sevens. Not like a secret service, but like didn't that come in the other day too? But the secret services part didn't come in. I don't remember which read that was. Um, buddy, are you gonna lay right there? What are you doing, buddy bear? But this energy knows they betrayed you. There's somebody else here. Like there's not a woman or a man popping out, but with the lovers here and betrayal and the five of wands. I mean, somebody could just be getting out of some type of betrayal, some type of contract, or somebody like this is a tough one. I don't think they're gonna let me figure this out because it's like every time I think I got a clue, I get blocked from the clue. So I think this is your overall message in regards to these readings, guys, is like this person is actually going to explain to you. I don't know where you guys will go from there, but this person's going to get honest in regards to the world. You got the Fool, the Tower, and the Two of Pence. I don't even think like you're on two different pages here. I think there's a major fucking secret here that they're keeping from you. There could be a gambling thing here. I don't really see an addiction like that. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Kind of like dating, hanging out, having fun. Three of Cups, Nine of Swords, the Devil. There's definitely. I hate to say it. There's probably another person. But here's the thing. It is betrayal because they didn't tell you there was somebody else, regardless if you were dating somebody or not. Because I don't see a commitment between you and this person. But there was somebody definitely in their life that was still karmic, and there wasn't closure when you two got together. That this person was still lingering. There wasn't closure. There was still doors that are open, and it looks like there is still doors that are open. There is doors that still need to be wrapped up and truths revealed before anything can go in any direction. So it's going to be kind of topsy turvy, like on their end. Lots of juggling, lots of battling, lots of things on their end. Like they don't get to walk a steady path here. So I do feel like you guys were probably dating with the Nine of Cups being there, dating, getting together. There was definitely like feelings. You guys possibly could have hooked up. This could be someone you have been dating off and on. I don't know if they just hooked up with you because it's kind of like this person did something really fucking shitty. Really fucking shitty. There's some type of there's some type of work drama here too. This person is definitely they're definitely regretting what they did, and I think their guilty conscience is going to get the best of them. It doesn't mean you guys will end up together, or maybe you guys forgive each other, you move on. I don't know, but it's not them that was betrayed. This energy knows they betrayed you. So I don't know if they talked shit about you, told people like what it was like in bed. Like like it was something. And I think you guys clearly had like a mutual connection. Tell me about the magician. So to me it's probably a little tricky. So you got judgment, ace of swords, and the queen of cups. Yeah. I think all of a sudden it's almost like now they want to manifest you, or they want to manifest forgiveness. They're hoping that the truth and clarity, like kind of hoping that you're still gonna kind of like forgive them, open up your arms. They don't know how you're gonna react to this. Let me put it that way. They feel like they're kind of blocked and stuck right now when it comes to this. But here's the thing: I really do feel like it's this person's karma to come clean, and it does look like they are going to communicate and tell you what they did. And I don't honestly, guys, I don't think you know. This might not even be who you're thinking of. This might be completely somebody else. Because this is the type of read it is, even though I'm like, this is who you're thinking of, because you don't know they backstabbed you. You may feel some sort of way right now, but you don't know the extent of what has been going down. They're really hoping you're not going to turn their back on them when they tell you. So this person, let me get a different deck of cards real quick, because I want to say there might be some type of sincerity here, but I don't know if this can be justified. If there was cheating, but I don't think in our reality it would be cheating, because I don't think you were with this person. So here's the thing: if anybody's sleeping with anybody, they should have enough fucking respect to tell you that they're with somebody else, right? Um, Especially if you guys were intimate. So that's betrayal. But if you ask me, this person must have feelings for you. Else this kind of wouldn't be coming at us this way. Because typically this would be somebody, where's that other deck of cards? This would be somebody that would just kind of like go their own way, like go your own way. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't feel the need. This type of energy wouldn't feel the need to tell you anything. So they definitely have a guilty conscience. But I'm not going to be able to get to the bottom of this, because I really think it's this person's karma to communicate to you. Else they'd be giving me the answers. And they're just keeping it so it's like you just have like an inkling. So, what would this person say to you? What are they thinking about saying to you? What would they say to you? I want to tell you how I feel. I want to be more than friends. We both know I'm not the one for you. I want you. So many things remind me of you. Yeah, this person, we need to let each other go. Tell me about we need to let each other go. I think there's ego there. I know I was a distraction for your pain. It was my fault. I blamed you. I don't react when people talk about you. This person, I don't know if a break was necessary, like all hell fucking broke loose, but like this person's like, ever since they did what they did, it's been eating at them. This person caught feelings for you. They want to be more than friends. They want to tell you how they feel. They kind of feel like, I wouldn't say intimidated. They might be intimidated by you, but it's almost like I don't know if this is like because what they did or said. I feel like that we needed to let each other go. Like I feel like that's like ego, six of pence, the death card, two of cups. You didn't fucking need to let anybody go. There was mutual reciprocity, there was mutual feelings. Something could have grown. So that means something got in the way and it's somebody else's feelings, thoughts, the Knight of Wands. It's somebody who just wanted to be the Knight of Wands. We needed to let each other go. No, you had synergy, you had reciprocity, you had that balance, you had fun, you had a mutual connection. Somebody let death get in the way. Somebody let this connection die. They let it simmer. You're dealing with somebody who clearly doesn't want a commitment from somebody. Um, do I think that they're just hiding feelings from you? No. Nope. Absolutely not. I think this person absolutely fucked up and doesn't know how to go about making amends or speaking the truth. I will tell you absolutely hands down, there was still a karmic situation going on in this person's life. Because let's see, they admire you. What am I asking? What do I want to ask? This Ten of Swords, fresh start, metamorphosis. Yeah, this person wants to make it right. But see, it's not going to tell me why the Ten of Swords is there. So I got to be strategic on how I am wording things. Because again, I'm only going to get so much information here. Do I think this person's going to come in and be honest? Like, what's the overall motive when they come back around? When they talk to you, what's the overall energy? Well, we got to pause when they talk or when they decide to tell you what's going on. What's the overall intentions? They have some type of offer. They really, truly do want to go in a new direction. This energy is definitely ascending you, and the answer is yes. There's this person, I'm not really getting their intentions is to offer something. It could be forgiveness, it could be an apology. They are going to want to go in a new direction. They are going to take action after this pause. They're trying to figure this out. I think as we're speaking and as we're doing this read, they're trying to figure out how to explain something to you. Others of you, This could be somebody who wants to work with you, like possible work with the Eight of Pens, Three of Pens, like they want to start something, a business, create something. It's so I think they're afraid of being betrayed by you. I Yes, for some of you, they do worry about that. This Ten of Swords is like their betrayal though towards you. Somebody feels bad that I mean, they're probably watching you. It's a given. Somebody really does feel bad that they let their ego get in the way and they chose to invest elsewhere. People, places, things, work, who knows? But with the Five of Wands, the lovers being there, there's somebody else. Could this be on your end? It could be. I it feels more like it's on their end. And that's where I'm not getting the exact clarity because this energy needs to talk to you. So, say you were dating two people. Maybe they knew you just ended it with somebody else, or maybe they knew you dating other people. Maybe they don't want the competition. I do feel like something here with the world, though, on their end when it comes to why they went MIA. Could it be location? It could be. Tell me about the world. Or it's just kind of like something with fall. Something went down in the fall. Kind of like crossroads. They were devoted to something, work, partnership, family, friendship, who knows. Lots of winter, spring, summer, and fall. You got the answers yes, but then at the bottom you have the answers no, and the karmic pattern is coming out. So I don't know if something went down last fall and then currently this winter. I don't know if something went down. Here's the thing. I don't know if something went down last fall, put you two in your crossroads. I don't know if you came back together in the winter. They're doing something. I don't know what this yes is. So I don't know if you guys something happened in the fall and then looks like possibly you took a break, a rest. Winter came along. Eight of Swords. Tell me about crossroads. What was I? Eight of Cups. There's something with 88 guys. They have all these eights side by side. Nine of Cups. So this is somebody who walked away from you. You walked away from them. There was definitely something karmic in the situation, in the picture. What did I miss? They're telling me to pick it up. What did I miss? Oh, they're being so tricky. Not this energy. Spirit's being real tricky on how this is delivered. They're like, just pick it up. Max, no, no. Sorry, love you, but no. I can't deal with that right now. Okay, so when they come back, there's some type of offer. They want to go in a new direction, hoping you're going to take action or this energy is going to take action. That makes sense because I'm not getting the full story here. There's something else I'm not seeing that they want me to pick up on. Oh yeah, wasn't I doing the world? What was this 3 of Cups? This is like friends hanging out. So you were guided back into each other's life, or you were guided to come back together. One more for the 3 of Cups. And then you got refocus. So I don't know. This energy, like, I don't know if it's like Playboy energy. They just want to date. They want to do this. They just want to hang out. They want to be fed when they want to be fed. But it was time for them to shift their focus. And they didn't. They could have blatantly ignored you. Or their energy just shifted it. What's this refocus? It's almost like they kind of gave you the cold shoulder. Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups reverse. Yeah. It's either, and then the fucking 3 of Cups. You are dealing with somebody who definitely did not want to catch feelings, and they caught feelings. And they could have lied to you about that. I do feel like they definitely lied to you about other things. Do I feel like somebody was in the picture at some point? Absolutely. Do I feel like somebody, whether it was on your end or their end, just because somebody goes MIA, it doesn't mean they were doing something wrong. They could have found out you were doing something, or they just were afraid that you were going to hurt them, or you were afraid that they were afraid you were going to go back to an ex. Get what I'm saying? You got to be open minded here, guys. But I do feel like it's going to come to light. It's definitely going to come back around. I do feel like this is a friendship though, where you had the 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, the Devil, 9 of Swords. So you could have just been dating or friends with benefits. It was definitely that type of situation because there's not a commitment here. Um, and it's like they were supposed to say something to you or tell you how you feel. Like I don't know if they got afraid, if they got cold feet. So it's like, almost like you came back together, but it's like they ran from their feelings. What's this Ace of Cups? It's like you're definitely dealing with somebody who didn't want to catch definitely dealing with somebody who didn't want to catch feelings. So I don't know how they it's kind of like they don't know how you're gonna react to that. Yeah, see, sabotage, rebuilding, wanting to work on it. It's definitely hands down somebody who did not want to catch feelings. That is a given. The butterfly, relationship evolving, going to the next phase, healing, growth. When it comes to this offer, a new direction, stabbed in the back, pain, separation, shocking attack, yeah, see, but you got passion, the snake, the other woman, competition, envy. For a majority of you, there was somebody else in the picture. But they caught feelings for you. It doesn't look like you're talking to this person. It looks like something you already kind of left behind. New direction, Ace of Coin, King of Wands, the Magician. They definitely want to manifest with you. It could be work with the Ace of Pence. Tell me about the offer. I don't know what this betrayal is. The Moon, the Magician, and the Ten of Swords. Same shit. It's not going to tell me. I will tell you that they definitely want to manifest with you. And this is kind of like someone is going to come clean with the Moon being reversed, the Magician, and the Ten of Swords. And it's same energy up here with the King of Swords twice, and then the Judgment right down here. So it's just going to give me the same answers over and over. So there's no point in really going any further with this read because it's just giving me duplicate answers. And that's because this energy is going to come in, confess their feelings that they lied about, possibly some of their fears, and there was definitely betrayal. I don't know what you guys consider betrayal. A lie could be a betrayal. Lying can be betrayal, guys. Betrayal doesn't always mean that somebody was sleeping with somebody else. They just probably feel like you would look at it as betrayal. So I'm better off not saying anything. Or some of you they were still in a karmic situation and they didn't tell you. Others of you, I think they think that you feel betrayed. You know what I mean? Like, and I think it's just because of not coming forward and them lying about how they feel and what they want. It could have something to do with, I almost want to say like religion, or you being spiritual, or walking a certain spiritual path. I do think they have some regret here with the Five of Wands next to the Lover. I think they ran their mouth in regards to you. Page of Wands, the Emperor, and the Three of Wands. Could have been some gossip with somebody. You have Empress and the Justice. Somebody could have been getting a divorce. You came in between somebody. Yeah, no, see, there was somebody there. I think there's two different men here. I think it's somebody you're dealing with, the person you're thinking of, and then somebody else on your end. Could it be on their end and something went down at work? Absolutely, hands down. But there's a lot of fucking men that just wanted to fucking come out. A lot of men. Page of Wands, the Emperor. This is like feeling guilty. They had to turn their back. You got the Emperor, you got the Three of Wands, and then you have the Queen of Wands, you have Justice, you have Empress, not making decisions, the Fool, the Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands, Three of Pence. There's multiple men and women here. So this is your end and their end. This is on both ends. I think you have somebody from your recent past and your recent past. I know that sounds crazy. Say you started dating in the last month, but you stopped dating somebody 3 months ago. Somebody else came in. And now that makes two people. Doesn't mean you're sleeping with them, but you were talking to two people. Couldn't have been, doesn't have to be at the same time. Because it's almost like you got a man here watching with the Lovers here, like there was somebody else, but then there's still something here that's hidden from you. I think somebody here, though, there was a marriage. Oh, the fuck. It drives me nuts when it can't just stick to one fucking story. Okay. Let me do this one. Let me do this, and then we'll wrap this up. I'm gonna read this as this is like a fucking. I just feel like I broke down somebody's fucking life in the last fucking 2 years or the last year. Let's do this. The person that's coming back, that's actually sincere. Let's see what's going on in their head. So the person that's coming back, that's actually sincere. The one that actually feels bad. Let's see what they did. Because that just got fucking way out of control. That was for those who were with somebody in the last year and then somebody came in after them within the last year, they showed up on the board. And then you have stuff that was going down on their end. So all of a sudden it became like a fucking circus. And I'm not going to read a fucking circus. So let's read on the one that's going to the one that's coming back sincere. Why did they ghost you? Ooh, I don't even say that word. I don't even like that word. Why did they go M.I.A? Why did this person that's sincere, that wants to come back and speak the truth, why did they go M.I.A? King of Pence, the Devil, Eight of Cups. Fear, work, travel. Two of Wands, Queen of Pence, Ten of Cups, King of Swords. There's definitely obligation, family, distance, travel, home life, fear of starting a new family, fear of settling down. Do I look, I'm not looking at that devil as, I'm looking at it as fear. With the King of Pence, you have the Strength, the Eight of Wands, and the Lovers. This is somebody that you were intimate with. They want to communicate about you guys' connection. Somebody feels really bad about what they did. Somebody had to have been sleeping. I don't know what this is, guys. The Devil, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Ten of Swords. Yeah. Here's the thing. Okay. The Magician wants to come out again, but it's like manifesting something new. Can there be fear? It's almost like fear of, there's definitely fear of you guys being like, the fear of you guys suiting each other, the fear of you betraying them betraying you. Like there's definitely trust issues, there's loyalty, like who's loyal to who, like oh my fucking lord. It's like this energy is better off, like they're just better off walking a path by themselves. Yeah, see the four of Wands, Page of Pence, Three of Wands. There's definitely distance, but this energy definitely wants a new beginning. I will tell you, this energy feels like you're going to cut them right out of their lives if they don't already feel like you've already cut them out of your lives, out of your life. I almost want to say is they're kind of worried about, because you have with the King of Swords, you have the Fool and the Queen of Swords. So you have a court couple here, you have a court couple here, you have a fucking court couple here. So I don't know if you were once married, they were once married, and this might be your future partner, and you guys will fucking get married. Like, this is insane. You got 3 fucking court couples on the same board, guys. Like, the fuck is this shit? Somebody needs to get out of their head. This is walking away from commitment. Somebody absolutely hands down did not want a commitment. And then here we go with the moon over here. Like, it is, I think this person was honest with you. I don't want a commitment. Like, I don't see this person was lying to you in regards to that. I'm more shocked. I mean, they could have been, but they're so used to being like a player and a lover boy and more satisfaction if they're just a lover and they don't got to worry about, coming home to somebody and yada, yada, yada. So they're probably, this person absolutely hands down walked away from commitment. So to me, this is not somebody that you were in a serious relationship with. You had to have just been dating or friends with benefits or friends. You guys knew you had feelings for each other. It's something like that. Because this person they straight up told you, like, I don't want a commitment. Well, I think they do commitments. They probably don't want a relationship. Or they walked away because of distance and fear. Oh, why is there 3 fucking court couples? The Magician, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands. This energy is not going to give up. They're coming towards you. They definitely went in a different direction. They definitely purposely distanced themselves. Ace of Pens, the Hierophant, this person is looking at you as absolutely hands down a match. Somebody that absolutely suits them, they can have a life with. Would they be a good mother? Would they be a good lover? Would they be a good hard worker? Like, would they be able to nurture? Like, I'm telling you, like, they can see you in every queen. They can see you, like, in an intimate way. They can see you in a work way. They can see you in an intellectual way. Like, it. This person absolutely type of commitment. Is it work? Some of you, it looks like work. Others of you, it's like work and love. They really do feel like you came into their life for a reason. So this person's feelings have definitely changed in regards to you. 8 of Swords, 6 of Pens, High Priestess. You definitely intimidated this energy. They also think you're keeping something from them. So they think you're keeping something from them. But they're also keeping something from you. This is just like... I got to sit here and determine if this is multiple people involved or if this is how this person is looking at you. And they walked away from you or just kind of dismissed the situation because they can clearly see a future, and this person would rather not be in a relationship. They would rather focus on work, friends, family, other things. But then it's like you came along and it just shifted. The wheel is here. I think this person's wondering, like, did I manifest this person into my life? I think this is somebody you were definitely intimate with, or somebody who is just afraid to be in an intimate. See, I don't. This person doesn't strike me as somebody who is being afraid with being intimate with people because they purposely walked away from relationships with the 401s here, commitment, that type of stuff. Anything like with the future, like their priority is elsewhere. So this person obviously could have been dating other people, playboy type energy. But for some of you, this person was not sleeping with somebody else. I don't know if they thought you were. You they fear you, your capability, your intelligence. You're kind of scared of them. Kind of funny because I think you're dealing with somebody who holds their ground pretty fucking well. King of Pence, King of Swords, King of Wands. Like you're dealing with somebody who gives off the impression that they're extremely confident to like everybody. And you intimidate them. You must really stand your I mean, you stand out to this energy. This is definitely the energy that wants a new beginning, going in a new direction. Some of you, though, it really feels like you got divine timing. It really feels like it's work, but it's love too. So I think that intimidates them. Yeah, this masculine has a lot of regret in regards to their pride, their ego, what went down. It's the way they treated you. So I don't know if anybody really slept with anybody else. They just treated you like fucking garbage. They regret how they treated you. They could have let work get in the way. They let their ego, they let some things get in the way of really like kind of connecting with you. The divine plays a factor here with you guys. So again, I feel like this had to go down in order for things to kind of in order for some type of enlightenment or so the way they treated you, I think they're looking at it like they betrayed you. You must have kind of like always had their back, there for them. I don't know what um with the Ten of Swords, you got the Phoenix, a new phase, a rekindle, transformation. You got love, unconditional love, self-love, passion. Kind of heartbroken right now. You guys probably separated. They're feeling it. But then you have ascending, transitioning obstacles, new phase, abundance. Like, so this can work. So I don't feel like I feel like this is a combination read of all three of these reads I can absolutely mesh. And I think it's you, them, the people that were around you, them, you definitely had somebody at some point in the last year, and they definitely had somebody at some point in the last year. And if they didn't, they just had different obligations, but I'm telling you, with this energy, you came in, you're like, holy shit, like, I could actually settle down with this one. Because they literally see you as a business partner, a lover, creativity, passion, chemistry, and then very like intellectual. Like you guys would not get bored with each other. Like this really is a good match. I don't think you hate this person. I don't think, could you be mad at them? Could they have hurt you? Yeah, something went down because they disappeared or they lied to you. But they got a lot of love for you. A lot of love for you. Like this person, I don't whatever they did, they actually respect you. So they must have disrespected you. So this person's definitely going to come back around and put something out there on the fucking table. You with somebody else. I plan something with like text messages there. I stay awake thinking about you sometimes. I wish I could share my good news. Like somebody wants to like, I'm starting to understand my connection. I know I messed everything up. I was a distraction for your pain. So I don't know what happened, but this person knows that they hurt you. This good news, I don't know. I feel like it's also something on your end. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 9 of Pence. Or somebody got themselves out of a situation, and that's part of the explaining that needs to be done here. So I don't know what I was going to read or say, but I know the Divine Feminine came out. Guys, you have a countersuit here. Look at this. And it's sitting on the star, Divine Time, and Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Queen of Cups, King of Cup. No, the cups aren't out here. So I don't think you shared your feelings yet. How ironic is that? The Knight of Pence, the King of Pence, Queen of Pence, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and you're all next to each other in the same row. And then you have the Divine Masculine and Feminine. It's a divine connection. And you have the Lovers. Like I just said, what do they want? I know I'd already asked that, so I tried to switch it up. So let me ask. Look at this fucking connection. Holy shit. I don't know how you feel about this, but this person has a lot more to say than what I just said to you. But they know they hurt you, and they know they lied to you. I want to say for some of you, this person has had feelings for you longer than I think you know. I don't think this is like, ooh, I just caught feelings. This there had to have been feelings already. But this is somebody who walked away from their feelings. So if this person caught feelings 2 years ago for you, you would have never have known it, because this is somebody who purposely walked away from you. This is somebody who purposely would rather be a playboy. This is somebody who purposely put their energy and focus towards work, career, other things. Let's get your best advice. You can admire this person. There's some type of conclusion coming in. You're gonna wrap it up, whether you guys wrap it up or move forward. This isn't really advice, so I feel like it's just kind of clues, because like here comes that balance. Here comes some type of conclusion, recognition. Yeah. So I think we're just gonna leave it at that. Some of you, a majority of this fear. There's some type of regret or fear in regards to the Five of Wands, and I don't see the Five of Wands here. That was in the second read. So let me just read the Five of Wands real quick, because I think it was like, oh yeah, that's where all the other energy was. So there might not be anything for me to read upon. Five of Wands. I feel like there was gossip. The World, Page of Cups, and the Star. It's more like conflict versus gossip. But there could have been some type of gossip or no, I can't even look at that as gossip right now, because now it's in this read and it's kind of, this is more just conflict. Okay. Somebody could be in the public eye. The World and the Star is the public eye. So maybe this person has an issue with you being in a public setting. What the fuck? I was just about to wrap this read up. Oh. If you're in the public eye, it could be social media too, guys. Facebook, always posting. YouTube model. I don't know everybody's career. Public eye, I mean, you could be a dentist, a doctor. You're always in the public eye, right? It's almost like the way you present yourself. Like, if this is a public eye thing, what's going on? I think somebody might have a little, see, it's like someone playing mute, or somebody might have an offer in regards to you working in the public, like Hmm. This is tricky. Conclusion, refocus. Somebody might offer you, I feel like some of you, there's a career path here. And I see that the Ace of Pentacles keeps coming in. You have Justice, Queen of Wands. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, come on. Ace of Cup came flying out. What was I just reading on? Public eye. If this is a job offer, could be some type of governmental job with justice being here. Is I don't know if they think you're really gonna love it or you're actually gonna love it. So they're trying to, some of you, this is why they had me bring the Five of Wands back out. Some of you, they're trying to decide whether or not to offer you a job in some type of, there's something with a government contract. I don't know why. And I just, I was like, as if they don't really want me to dig into it. You got the Knight of Pence here. That's definitely an like a work proposal. Beauty, brains, again, conflict. I don't know if now because it's over, like a judgment call. Yeah, so I don't know what this is. It could be a position in the public eye. It could be some type of, it's either a governmental job or something official with justice being there. For how many of you, when it comes to like a governmental, I mean, it could be literally like one of those jobs where you have to sign some type of contract where there's no speaking like about certain terms or something. Like, I don't, didn't you have like the Secret Service something come in? Like, so it's such a random message. It's just like needing to sign a contract. When I did accounting, I needed to sign a contract. Just, this seems more, well, I don't want to say a lot more serious because that was serious. Serious consequences, penalties. You know what I mean? Like breaking, breaching anything confidentiality when it comes down to confidentiality. You know what I mean? So they had me bring this back for that message for some of you because there's love here. But it's there's almost a job proposal. Somebody's considering a job proposal and how to present that to you. Maybe you don't want to mix business with pleasure. Maybe they worry about that on their own end. Maybe at one point, maybe there's a lot of chemistry, or maybe at one point you guys did date and now it's all business. I don't see how it could be all business though. This person's caught feelings for you. Um, so maybe they're conflicted on whether or not they want to mix business and pleasure, because that's a tough one. And I want to say that came in a couple weeks ago, within a couple weeks in one of the reads. It might have even been like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, something that energy. I think it was in one of those type of reads, like a weekly one, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. No, it was definitely probably the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever that one was, I believe. So there is a work position that this person is battling. Is it really only boiled down to working together and having a relationship, or does it boil down to more than that? Because to me, this person looks at you like you're plenty capable of doing it. So is it conflict in the sense of, I think it's fear when it comes to you sticking around, seeing something through. Like, so this person is carefully considering whether or not to add love into the equation or to add work into the equation. Because sometimes it doesn't work when you do love in business. You always got to be, you got to be really careful there. For some of you, they definitely think you're capable. I think it feels more like they're worried about your reaction. All right. I just want to see if there's anything else before I close this out. I feel like we're good. So there's definitely something big coming in here. They definitely know that they hurt you. So yeah, this is a big deal because it's almost like they would need your forgiveness, and at the same time, they have something else that they think that would be perfect for you. With the world being there, the star, 10 of cups, 2 of wands, 8 of wands, chariot in the previous read. I don't know if somebody you would have to relocate, and that's a big deal. Or it could just be like long distance travel for work, next state over, but sometimes you're dealing with traffic, and being a state over, you can still end up taking 2 hours to get to work. Who wants to fucking do that? um I feel like you guys are stuck on the betrayal. Because again, I'm like, one more time, you got settling, and then you got third party, and then you got communication. But for some of you, this third party could just be family, it could be work. They're really like going within and trying to figure out like how to. Third party could be work with the emperor being here. Why are you guys stuck on if it's not you stuck on this fucking 10 of swords, it's them. I think this person thinks that you would betray them, or they worry that you would betray them. I don't know. Some of you guys could have. Maybe you were dating. I don't know everybody's situation here, but it looks like this person hurt you. This doesn't look like retaliation. Fucking spirit, come on, help me out. This needs to get wrapped the fuck up. This is ridiculous. Work, I don't know if work's a fucking issue. You got the emperor, like, or if this is like I like if this person wonders if you're ready to settle down. Yeah, you got the Ace of Pence, the Tower, and the Two of Cups. So this isn't like settling. Like this person wants to know if you're ready to settle down. This must be different for everybody because it keeps this person literally wants to know if you're ready to settle down. Whatever this is going to be shocking to you. Yeah, no, there was another person. But I think it was on your end. This is the part I can't figure out. I think it was on your end. Like, are they over this situation? Are they ready to move forward? It's almost like they know what you went through previously in regards to them to like an extent. Because this tower feels like it's happy, like you're coming together. Yeah, see, like things are going in your favor. I think it's man, this is tricky. I'm telling you, for those in the last year that were with somebody else and then this person came in, they're worried about that. I just want to know about the tower. It's unawakened, so you don't see it coming. It's a new type of commitment that shifts your focus. To me, that's unawakened. You just don't see it coming. So I think it's kind of it's like a shakeup, as if like no, it's a good shakeup. It's not. I don't know. Like it could be a shakeup on your end, and then it like shifts. Yeah. See, because then you got engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So there's a proposal here. All right. I'm just gonna wrap this up, like all done, because I can keep going and going. It had me pull the 5 of Wands because it's something I didn't pick up on in the previous read because there was too many people there. This looks like a life partner, guys. This looks like whatever. If it's not a life partner, it's someone that you're going to possibly end up with, depending on your age, for a very long time. Can you live the rest of your lives together, even if you're 20 something? Yeah, absolutely, hands down. You can. Um, but this looks like is kind of like an older group, like maturity, 30s and older. I'd say 35 and older, 30s and older. Some of you slightly would be like early 30s because it's like, think they would settle down. Others of you is it's just a lifestyle. Like I said, I mean, you might be a strong, independent woman, vice versa, and you don't really need anybody. You get what I'm saying? So it's when somebody's making important decisions that changes the courses of people's lives. I mean, this person looks like they're definitely being pretty fucking thorough, but they are definitely allowing, some fear to get the best of them. It's kind of like their own karma is coming back around to haunt them in a way, to make sure it's like they're really ready for something like this. So they also need to confront their own fears, especially if you were loyal or had no reason to talk about loyalty because you guys really weren't like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's something on their end that needs to be confronted too, on how stuff went down with them in regards to past relationships, and not kind of projected onto you like you're just going to do the same thing that, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry, or Tina, Felicia, and Karen do. It's something kind of like that. You know what I mean? It's like their own stuff that needs to be confronted. It's like they're afraid of being betrayed, backstabbed. Is this a good idea? I've been here, done this. Don't really know if I want to go this route again. Because this is somebody who always walked away from commitment. Anything that involved, them having to put time into somebody else, it's just not where their focus was. To be honest with you, it's not personal, but something became personal because they know they absolutely hands down hurt you. And I was going to say, when it comes to you, you got the Chariot, 7 Wands, Page of Wands. You don't even know if you'd kind of want this opportunity to even roll back around. Do you want it to move forward? Do you not? So yeah, you're gonna have to soul search. Because to me, it looks like been there, done that. But you have clarity, truth, revolutions, solidarity, force, protection, power, paradise, happiness, expansion, joy. Because I do feel like this can work. So it is, you can tell that this energy, like the way you guys ended things, is just, you're kind of guarded against hearing what somebody has to say, wary about moving forward, which makes perfect sense. But I just asked if the universe had anything else, and it's just like there is some type of clarity coming in, protection, power, and it looks like happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other. So you might want to hear this person out. All right, guys, I hope you have a good night. I hope this helps. I mean, we had to get through 3 dang freaking readings to kind of get to this, but this is somebody who, this is the person that is, you know, genuine, like what is coming out and what's being talked about and exposed, and it's there's honesty behind it. I don't see like anything like, I don't see anything like they're gonna keep from you. It's like you're definitely touching base on a lot of things here. Really use your intuition here. Some of you, it really is like, sometimes it's kind of like mind over matter, mind over, heart over head over heart, like what, that saying, right? Um, some of you really got to use your intuition here, because your intuition is what can kind of guide you properly. Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of leave it at that. Again, I don't. This, somebody caught feelings, but it's like, where is the love? It's like I keep seeing stuff. Like I can see it, but I can't see it. And, which I said earlier, right? When I said, where's the King of Cups? Where's the Queen of Cups? I think it's just because you guys haven't talked about how you feel about something yet, is my guess. But typically, if you got a lot of love for each other, both of those cards would be out. I guess we don't necessarily need them with the lovers being here, but this is more business. So I don't know if this is like you working and fraternizing, or starting to work with a friend, but at one point you guys were intimate or you had feelings for each other. Do I think that if you guys just do strictly work, because work is here and then work came in. So if this ends up turning around and it's like strictly work, there is a love partnership that is going to form either between the two of you, or It's somebody else that comes into your life after you make this move because love is here. This looks like you might put love aside and just choose love. I mean, just choose work. But I think for some of you, you were intimate with this person, or you were in the past. Because this approach right here is more work, which that can be hard too, because it's you guys were once intimate. So you go from dropping the intimacy, the feelings, all that, and you go straight to just work. Can you handle that? Can you do that? But then it's like I honestly think you can. I don't see that being an issue. But what I saw earlier, are they just afraid of you betraying them and when it comes to might just be work. Is it a good idea, a bad idea? Some of you guys might start working for somebody that you were once intimate with. And I'm telling you, love is around the corner. So it's either going to be with this person or it's going to be with somebody else at the workplace. I don't think the two of them are going to come in together. I think you guys have mutual love for each other, but I think you're separating love and work. Because when I just took all the cards away, love is not here. But this is a perfect work partnership. I think the only confusion would be is like, shit, we were intimate, like we have feelings, but like this is just like strictly business. This is strictly business. And if there is love here and it comes down to work and pleasure, it's kind of work comes in first. It's almost it doesn't even look like they come in together. I feel like I can just read this fucking read for hours. Maybe you guys are just better off being work partners than romantic partners. But it just feels like there's something romantic here. It's so weird how all the feelings went away. And I think there's a reason for that, guys. Honestly, If this is a work situation, you have to set your feelings aside. Even if feelings are involved and you guys talk about doing both, or it's just this, you have to separate them when you make this decision. You can't let the past affect the future here, because this would be a really good work partnership. And it could have something to do with the government again here, because the Hierophant's not usually the government, but it could be a priest, a secret society. So here we go again. So I don't know what that is, but regardless of that, some of you might even have to relocate. Two of Wands, Ten of Cups, Three of Wands, Four of Wands. I don't necessarily know if that would be a huge issue for you guys or not. I don't think so. But I'm trying to place this in the sense like this is a new work opportunity. Because if I'm looking at it like this too, which I didn't look at before, like it's really about a new work opportunity, a new path. But guys, there is love here too, or you guys were intimate or something. So I don't. For some of you, if you've never become intimate, if you were never intimate, it might become that. Fuck, man, no. I think this person is gonna want both, but there's a message for me to deliver to you guys in regards to that, in regards to this right here, because love is off the board right here. The spirit's like, no, love is on the board. But right here, it's not. This is all work. So it's telling me when you make this decision, you got to think about what's best for you in regards to work, what's best for you in regards for a relationship. Like this is a big deal. What's best for you if you need to relocate. Like you have to break it down like that, because if you try to add all of those in one equation, you're not really breaking down, because you could instantly be like, but there's feelings, do we really want to work together, this and that. Like, no, you need to break this down in a way like all work, all play, all, if it comes down to relocating, you have to break it down in different aspects to really make sure that this is the road you want to take. And I am not saying it is a bad road. I am saying I don't want you guys to get caught up. Spirit doesn't want anyone to get caught up here. Is this, does this look like this is a good position for me? Does this position suit me? Will I be happy? Can I manage to do other things? Like if you were a reader, can I still do that part time? Can you still create your own things? Like it's stuff like that that you have to add into the equation. If you relocate, is that the best decision for you? Is that the best decision for your family? Is that the best decision when it comes to your everyday life, your routine, like the things that are near you? Could one be city life? Can one be country? Can one be noisier? Can one be quiet? Like this is things like you literally have to consider. Like what type of neighborhood do you want to live in? What type of school do you want your kids to go to? What type of nightlife is there? What type of, because I don't know what everybody's doing. What type of community? Like what type of, you get, it's like this is a big deal. So you do need to separate what's gone, like, you got to separate what's gone down in the past, how this person has hurt you, how is it they affect the energy, is it good to be around this type of energy, how many people work in the office, like, you have to, like, I know it seems weird to say all this, and sometimes we don't think things through, because this is going to throw you off. But I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Are you going to feel trapped, like the wheel, the star, like it this you might be telling yourself like this doesn't feel right. But it's like, don't give up, keep going after stuff, like, here comes this, use your intuition. There is future, there is some of you, there's definitely relocation. If this was just driving, I would have saw like the chariot, the 6 of wands. This looks like relocation. But this looks like, in a way, it almost looks like this is kind of where spirit wants you. Because if you got the Queen of Pens, Ace of Pens, the Fool, like, you can manifest. There is something here. It looks like it's right up your alley. You might feel stuck making this decision. This is why this read had to come out like this, too. It takes a lot of courage for this person to come in and talk to you about whatever they're going to talk to you about. It's more than just work. See, I feel like I'm just going to confuse you guys. It's going to go back and forth. The bigger message was just kind of like, make sure I got to take these off the board if I keep going. Really, really like, it's going to be a very hard decision for you. And there's so many factors. It looks it looks good. It looks like it can work. You got spring. Maybe you'll make this move in the spring. Maybe you're dealing with a spring type thing. Yeah, heavy contemplate. And I said heavy contemplation. That's way too many. Received barriers. Crossroads. Yeah, it's going to put you at your crossroads. You're not. Does this mean that there needs to be barriers? Yeah, no, not necessarily. Spirit's going to let you kind of know what direction you're going to go in here. I think they're really going to help you here. Dreams, signs, synchronicities. Because I think, if anything, you'd be creating your own barrier here. This is going to be tough. The Hierophant, the Star, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so you'd be creating your own barrier here because you guys were intimate. You guys would definitely had an intimate connection. Or you might just be like, maybe we just we put a halt to this and it's just all work. But I don't think it's going to go down like that. Justice, Three of Pence, Seven of Cups, free will, options, choices. It does look like it's a contract, work, effort. You have to put effort into it. With received, Four of Cups, Six of Swords, Four of Pence. Yeah, this is... You're kind of going to feel stuck. I feel like you kind of feel like you want to do something. You you want to go it alone or something. But I'm telling you, like there's sometimes you're putting a barrier up where it's like there doesn't need to be a barrier with the Star and the Nine of Cups, Spring, family life, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Wands. There's going to be movement in the spring. So maybe this job, if you decide to take the job, maybe you don't do it maybe you don't make the move until spring. Because you got the house there and the wheel. And it's like the movement, like maybe it's again job offer and you gotta like relocate and end of winter, early spring, it's something like that. You definitely got communication that's going to come in that kind of makes you feel like shit, like I don't know, it's tough. You kind of feel stuck, like once you get the message, it's like, do I want it? You got to fucking move forward. Like it's going to be a hard move. This is not going to be easy, troops. And then what a barrier to me, you're putting your own barrier up here in regards to a relationship or what you do next with this person, with the lover. But the Star and the Nine of Cups is like a wish. This is like spirit's kind of like this is your person, or like you're gonna meet your person. I'm telling you, it's something like that, and you're just kind of like, yeah, well, I don't fucking know about all that. Like this is very bizarre messages. But again, if it's not love, it's just a commitment, committing to a new job, committing to a new path. Because there's a new path here at Crossroads. I mean, there's no question. There is a contract. I kind of feel like you need to fulfill it. Like it's kind of like part of your destiny, or it's going to lead you to your wishes, or it's going to lead you to your destiny. This is a new karmic contract. It could be a governmental contract too. That's kind of like what the fuck. But side by side with the Three of Pence and Justice, this is a karmic contract. I don't know if you can get out of this. I feel like it's part of your destiny. But the free will. Yeah, damn. Yeah, see, union with the past. This is like big dreams here that offers coming in. Like I can just we keep leading to the same place. Self-worth, renovation. It's kind of just like remember who you are. There's a big change coming this winter. Yeah, vibration is definitely going to shift. I want to say, I'm pretty sure I'm done reading. I know I keep saying that, and Spirit's like, no, just kind of go within. This doesn't look like you're going to be stuck. This is, if anything, you're kind of creating your own barrier here. But there's something about it. I think if it feels right, your gut's going to tell you. I just think it's going to be a tough transition. It doesn't look bad. It just, I think it's just going to be a really tough decision in regards to whatever this is. I mean, you could be letting one job go, starting another job. I mean, there's so many different messages here. It's ironic. I was like, do I want to read on that one card? I looked at it. I'm like, not really. You got the Five of Swords and victim. You have this energy around you. This is completely different energy. I really don't want to like read on it. It's, yeah, just shift your focus. Shift your focus. Because if you were to focus on this, it would just be destructive. So I don't know what that is. It's just, it's a lurking energy. You have energy lurking, watching you. Don't worry about it. Oh, I hope that helped. I love you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And I'll see you later, Gators.